Now, before you dive headfirst into yield farming, you need to make sure you're using the right tools. In this video, I'll show you the exact wallet, the bridge, and platforms I use to farm crypto efficiently and stay safe. With that in mind, we're going to jump straight over here to Rabi Wallet. This is a wallet I've used now for the last year and a half, 2 years. I was a MetaMask user for a long time, moved over to these because I think the user interface is much better for everyone and everything is a bit more cleaner. Download this obviously as a Chrome extension. You can download it as a mobile, or you can obviously download directly to your desktop. So first thing, one piece of advice here straight away I'd recommend is when you're looking at this, key thing here is don't just search Rabi Wallet and Google and pick the very top one, because it could be an actual scam. So just keep that in mind. What I tend to do is go to a few different sources. So I would go to X first, go to their official account here. You can see it's verified, and again use the correct link, and pretty much just check a few different places to see, make sure you have the right link is the key thing. So now that we have our Rabi wallet here, you can see this is one I have loaded up here at the moment. It breaks down everything you have, breaks down all the tokens and what you've built up, and pretty much it makes it very easy to kind of interact and understand where your positions are and what tokens you're actually holding, what different chains you're holding. But the best thing about the Rabi wallet is it connects automatically to different chains, so there's no more this switching between Sonic chain, BNB chain, base chain, all these. It does it automatically. So it's just, a simple little step there to make life easier. So another important thing to understand is obviously, moving funds around. When you're yield farming, you tend to be on a variety of different chains. So you have two options here, obviously in the Rabi wallet as well. So you can decide to bridge. So I can bridge from Sonic to Ethereum. I can bridge to Sonic to base chain, for example. I can pick whatever token I'm wanting to use. So again, if we're wanting to have USDC, and over here, we can literally just bridge them straight away from this position. It makes the entire process much easier for pretty much bridging. So you can see here, you can put in your amount. It's going to transfer it over to the same amount on base chain, and then you can just bridge it again from the chain. Makes life 10 times easier and allows you to kind of move funds from different chains and get into better yield very easily. We can also use a separate platform, Rhino Finance. Again, paying attention to links as usual. You can do the same thing. You can bridge and stuff from different chains. They will have more options on this, I think, over Rabi, but for the starter journey, Rabi Wallet will work perfectly for bridging. So now that we have our funds in our wallet, we know how to bridge between different chains. And our next step is to kind of understand, where do we actually look for positions, where do we look for yield, what do you have to pay attention to. So we come to obviously SwapX, and if we in SwapX here, you can see obviously at this moment in time, this is pretty much where you're going to do all your LP creation, your buying, your trading, and things like that. Now, if you're looking to see obviously more options on different chains, not just Sonic, what we can open up then is DeFi Llama. So DeFi Llama is an absolute powerhouse of information here for different yields. So over here on the left hand side, you can see DeFi, click yields, and it's going to bring you up a host of different positions on different chains and returns, APYs, and things like that. So if we're looking for tokens and we want to maybe we go to chains, even say we want to focus on just Solana for this example, you can go in here, it'll show you the different positions, different opportunities, and again, it just gives you an idea of what you can actually earn. So you can see down here some of the percentages. This WSOL 16%. Again, if we go up, then here this and actually look for populate some of these as well. Now, just bear in mind that DeFi Llama won't be 100% up to date with positions, so just something to be aware of, that it does update over time. So again, if we can just look at the different APYs, you can see here we have Beats as a position, and if we go back down, scroll down through them, you can see a host of other different positions and different opportunities to earn. So as I said, it is an absolute essential platform to use to kind of get an idea of different potential strategies, different ways to earn, and things like that. So DeFi Llama is definitely worth a check out here. The next thing we're going to look at then is over here is Dex Screener. So Dex Screener is pretty much a platform that's going to allow you to look for new tokens that are listed, and also just generally get an idea of what the charts are doing. So we go up here, we search SwapX token, and just clicking on this one. So obviously paying attention to market caps, liquidity, because again, you could have fake ones being put in here up to the top to try and deceive you into use and trading through the pools. But again, look, as I said, picking those ones with market caps and liquidity. And over here on the right, then you can get a breakdown of what's happening. So you can see the buys, the sells, the volume that's gone through over the last 24 hours. And you can see obviously the market cap over here on the right hand side. But this is just pretty much our own little trading platform to see what's happening and who's buying, who's selling. And it's a great way to kind of understand the potential people that are buying at this moment in time. See if anyone's that are buying over $5,000 worth of it in the last 5 days. Someone did. So straight away here, this is going to lead us on to our next step. So this is an idea to help you kind of understand who's buying, who's selling, and whereabouts the money's come from. So what we're going to do is quickly open up this new tab, and from here it's going to bring us to this account, this user's wallet address. So this will lead us into the next step of getting an understanding of what's happening. So you can see here they have $28,000 worth of SwapX, $23,000 worth of USDC. So our next step now is to jump over here to DeBank. This is another tool that you'll use, and I find this brilliant to kind of get an idea of who's holding what, where the money is flowing and things like that. So this is my own wallet again. See it up here, 755, and again recognized here. So this gives you again a breakdown of what you've seen in the Rabby wallet of what the user is holding in it. And if we just grab this address from that whale that we found a few seconds ago, paste it in, again it gives you a breakdown of what they have. So it's $51,000 worth. Obviously SwapX is the main one. You can see again transactions, see what they've done, and they've received 6,000 worth of SwapX token from this address. So again, click this, you can go further into to see where did these funds come from. You might realize once you start putting things together that this person maybe has 3 or 4 or 5 different wallets, and Whale is just accumulating SwapX token, for example, here, because you never know what could be happening. They might have some information that are finding out that now is the opportunity to be buying. So again, great tool to kind of link them all together to see how you're getting on with everything. And finally, I suppose it brings us on to the last one. This revoke cash. Now, with every contract, every trade, everything you do on an exchange platforms, everything, you automatically have to approve contracts. So pretty much what you're saying is to your Ledger wallet, I assume you have a Ledger wallet at this stage, you're saying to your Ledger wallet you're approved the amount of tokens here. Now, a lot of different protocols and different tokens automatically is the approved unlimited amount. So again, if you happen to click on a site that's not going to do what it's meant to do and you approve their tokens, you could be actually approving all your tokens to be used. So you might think you're only spending maybe $100 worth out of your $5,000 in your wallet, but what happens then is you're actually not. You're approving the entire amount. So Revoke Cash is a brilliant example here of what you can do. You can see here from this address at the moment, I have it set even still at unlimited amount. So what you don't want is you don't want to have an unlimited amount to it. So what I'm going to do is quickly just show you this now. We connect wallet, we're connecting a Rabby wallet, and then we have this warning here, is it verified by Rabby? So again, this is verified, but you will have some protocols that are being built and only launching that is not verified yet. It's not something that you have to be 100% fearful of, but just be aware of it. Maybe it might make you rethink exactly what way you're getting into it. So you can see here now I'm connected to this, and we want to be connected through Sonic just to make sure. And now you can see obviously the tokens here. I can connect it. I can revoke all these. So pretty much what it means is going to remove permission from all these tokens at whatever exchange I have. And basically it means the next time I go to use it, I have to come along and approve it again. Again, it's just good practice to kind of maintain a clean wallet and prevent obviously any potential scams and falling victim to the scams and things like that. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Again, shout out to SwapX, official sponsors of this entire series. As I mentioned previously, this is where you're going to do a lot of your obviously your swapping. So we can swap, we can earn obviously in different LPs, we can do voting. They have NFTs to get a share of protocol revenue as well, which I think is actually an excellent feature there for people that again are looking to build out them in the yield farming space. So thanks very much for watching, and I hope everyone has a great day. Thank you.